was Vin Scully on the call of one of the great moments in NFL history. Vin Scully died yesterday at home at the age of 94, a towering figure in sports broadcasting. He was the voice of the Dodgers in Los Angeles and Brooklyn, 67 years. Did plenty of NFL work. I think it was Hank Stram in the booth with Vin Scully that day back in early 1982 when the 49ers broke the Cowboys, Rams, Vikings hammerlock in the NFC. That's why that moment was so important, because throughout the 70s, it was the same three or four teams.
Right.
Then here come the 49ers, and they take out the Cowboys with that catch and that call, and that's one of the great moments that just resonates from my formative years.
It's amazing, and, of course, I've seen the play a million times. He's so associated with Dodgers baseball that when we were about to play that clip, I forgot that he did that. I didn't even realize he made that call. I've never really given him credit for that call, even though it's one of the best of all time, because I've just always associated the guy with, baseball and the Dodgers. But, man, a special guy, and one of those, like, as soon as you hear his voice, it just stands out. It really is, and he is. He's a legend in my book, even though he's a guy that was maybe before my time, just had a classic voice, and sorry to see him go.
And it's twice this week where somebody that has just been around my entire life, Bill Russell and Vin Scully, that you just never think of a world without them, because the only world you've known, they've been part of it. It's just it's a strange kind of a feeling. But Vin Scully, incredible broadcaster, and worked deep into
way deep. I mean, they basically had to force him out of the door in L.A., right? The Dodgers to a degree there at the end, or. It was just, I don't want to say force out of the door, but,
it's always difficult to know when the right time is to land the plane.
Right.
But it's hard to do when it's what you've done for so long, when it's what you do, when it's who you are. What you do can become who you are, and then once that's gone,
what do you do? What is your identity? I know. You're right. That's a very tough thing. I understand that. That's why players hang on in football and hang on there for a while, because it's part of your identity. But, man, the fact that he can say, or that, he could say and was a part of the Brooklyn Dodgers and the LA Dodgers, it's amazing. To last the test of time in this world, and really, just totally professional. Never heard a bad thing about Vin Scully once in your life, and just a part of so many classic calls, throughout sports history.
And, a great life lived. 94. I'll take 94 if I can get it.
Oh,
I'll take 84.
Right now.
I'll take 84.
Sign me up right now.
If I can get it.
Yeah.
A great life lived. And, my goodness.
Wow.
Young Vin Scully there, and some photos of his youth. But
2016, October 2nd, that was his last call.
And again, I didn't know that he was calling Dodgers games all the way back to Brooklyn either.
I didn't know that. It's just amazing when you see it in writing. But I definitely have heard some of those calls and Yankees Dodgers games or whatever. When you see a few highlights where it was Vin Scully, and you hear it, me, I'm a baseball fan too. So it's an amazing guy. He's right up there with, the great Howard Cosell of the NFL, Al Michaels, whoever else you want to put in that, John Madden, the greatest announcers of any sporting event all time. Vin Scully certainly, on the Mount Rushmore as far as I'm concerned.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.